Welcome, future scholars. I'm your further mathematics teacher, and honestly, I've spent years, literally years, analyzing and decoding WAEC past questions. So if you're gearing up for your exams, you are in exactly the right place. This explainer, brought to you by the QandA platform, is absolutely the best resource for your exam prep. Today, we're tearing down one of the most notoriously tricky topics in algebra, surds and rationalization. Okay, let's dive into this. On the agenda today, we've got 1. The WAEC 2025 Surd Challenge. 2. Cleaning the denominator. 3. Step-by-step solution. 4. Common mistakes to avoid. 5. Your Surd study plan. And finally, 6. Rapid-fire quiz and practice. Don't worry, we're going to break all this complex algebra down methodically, so you won't get lost.
Section 1. The WAEC 2025 Surd Challenge, Setting the Stakes.
Consider this a really critical milestone for your 2025 WAEC preparation. Examiners love to test your foundational skills under pressure, and surds, well, they're basically their favorite playground. Mastering this specific question type builds the exact algebraic confidence you're going to need for the rest of the paper. Okay, here it is. WAEC Further Mathematics 2025, question 1. It reads, if root 5 minus 3 over 2 root 5 plus 3 is identically equal to x plus y root 5, find the value of x plus y. The options are A, negative 9 over 11, B, 10 over 11, C, 19 over 11, or D, 28 over 11. Now, our ultimate goal here is to rewrite that messy, complex fractional expression on the left into that really simple, clean format of x plus y root 5 on the right. Once we do that, finding x and y is a total breeze. Section 2, Cleaning the Denominator, the core strategy. So the crucial point is, how exactly do we get rid of that complicated fraction? Because we can't easily compare it to x plus y root 5 while there's still a square root just sitting at the bottom of our equation. We fix this through a process called rationalization. I like to think of rationalization simply as cleaning the denominator. We just want a nice, clean, whole number down there. To achieve this, we multiply both the top and the bottom of our fraction by something called a conjugate. And finding a conjugate is incredibly easy. You literally just take the denominator and flip the sign in the middle. So, since our denominator is 2 root 5 plus 3, that means our conjugate is 2 root 5 minus 3. I really want you to lock this phrase into your memory right now. Say it with me. Conjugate cleans the root from the denominator. When you're sitting in that exam hall in 2025 and maybe your heart is beating a bit fast, just use this mental anchor. If you see a root at the bottom of a fraction, you immediately know you need a conjugate to clean it up. Section 3, Step-by-step solution, breaking down the math. All right, grab your pens and paper because we're getting hands-on. To avoid visual clutter and, cognitive overload, we're going to physically separate our problem. We'll calculate the numerator first and then tackle the denominator. Let's move to the numerator and see how this builds. Step 1, we multiply our original top, which is root 5 minus 3, by our conjugate, 2 root 5 minus 3. Expanding these brackets using the FOIL method, root 5 times 2 root 5 gives us 10. Root 5 times minus 3 gives us minus 3 root 5. Minus 3 times 2 root 5 gives us minus 6 root 5, and minus 3 times minus 3 gives us positive 9. Now we just group our terms. 10 plus 9 is 19. Minus 3 root 5 minus 6 root 5 gives us minus 9 root 5. So our clean numerator is 19 minus 9 root 5. Now for the magic trick, the denominator. Step 1, we multiply 2 root 5 plus 3 by the conjugate, 2 root 5 minus 3. Because we perfectly flipped that sign, this creates what we call a difference of two squares. It beautifully collapses. Step 2, we just square the first term, which is 2 root 5 squared, giving us 20. Then we square the second term, 3 squared, giving us 9. Put a minus between them, so step 3 is 20 minus 9. And look at that, step 4 leaves us with exactly 11. We have successfully cleaned the denominator. And this brilliantly illustrates our final alignment. Let's put our cleaned fraction back together. 19 minus 9 root 5 all over 11. We can actually break that apart into two separate pieces to match our target format of x plus y root 5. So we get 19 over 11 minus 9 root 5 over 11. Comparing the two, the standalone number is x, so x equals 19 over 11. The number attached to the root 5 is y, so y equals negative 9 over 11. We are basically at the finish line. The WAEC question originally asked us to find the value of x plus y. Well, we know x is 19 over 11 and y is negative 9 over 11. When you add them together, so 19 over 11 minus 9 over 11, the denominators are already the same. So you just do 19 minus 9, which is 10, giving us 10 over 11. If you remember our options from the very beginning, that means the correct WAEC answer is option B. Fantastic work.
Section 4. Common mistakes to avoid. Beating the traps.
Now, before we celebrate too hard, I need you to focus for a second. WAEC examiners are clever, and they absolutely love to set traps. Let's shift our tone and look at the fatal 4 pitfalls that catch hundreds of students every single year. First, using the wrong conjugate. If you forget to flip the middle sign, the denominator won't clean, and you'll just end up with an absolute mess. Second, forgetting to multiply both the top and bottom. Remember, whatever you do to the bottom, you literally must do to the top to keep the fraction balanced. Third, rushing your FOIL expansion and just messing up the basic multiplication. And finally, the sneakiest trap of all, carelessly taking y as a positive value. Our target was plus y root 5, but our fraction had a minus. That means the negative sign belongs to the y. If you took y as positive 9 over 11, your final answer would have been 28 over 11, which was option D, a trap purposely left there by the examiner to catch you out.
Section 5. Your Surds Study Plan, a roadmap to mastery. Understanding the concept today is brilliant, but that's really just step 1. Math is like a muscle, and you need to build it. To make sure you absolutely ace this in 2025, you need a structured plan. So here is your short, highly effective roadmap to mastery before the exam. Day 1. Go back to the absolute basics. Master the addition and subtraction of surds. Day 3. Step it up. Spend some time practicing expanding brackets using that FOL method we just used, specifically with complex binomial surds. And day 7, the ultimate test. Drill full rationalization problems using conjugates, but do it under timed conditions. You won't have all day in the actual exam, so consistency and speed are absolutely key here. Section 6, Rapid Fire Quiz and Practice. Test yourself.
All right, let's bring the energy of a live classroom right here, right now. It's time to challenge yourself and apply what you've just learned. Here's your rapid-fire practice question. Rationalize the denominator of 1 divided by root 2 plus 1. I want you to literally pause this explainer right now. Recall our mnemonic, conjugate cleans the root from the denominator. Find your conjugate, multiply top and bottom, and solve it on your own. Go on, test yourself. So how did you do? If you found your conjugate to be root 2 minus 1 and your final answer was root 2 minus 1, you absolutely nailed it. I really want to hear about your progress. So how are you feeling about your 2025 prep right now? If this step-by-step approach clicked for you, do yourself a huge favor and subscribe to the Q&A platform right now for hundreds more WAEC past question solutions broken down exactly like this. It's truly the best way to guarantee your success. But before you go, I want you to think about this one thing. If rationalization can turn a chaotic, messy fraction into a clean, simple number, what other complex problems in your WAEC syllabus are just waiting for the right conjugate to simplify them? Keep practicing, keep studying, and I'll catch you in the next explainer.